What is it?
And now let's move on to our next terrorist organization, Twitch TV.
No.
Sinwar, Nasrallah, Dan Clancy. Of course, I'm being a little silly when I call Twitch a terrorist organization. It's only a megaphone for terrorist propaganda. Dan Clancy has been...
See, this is where he pivots to be like over, oh yeah, I see a lot of Frogan in there. A lot of Frogan in there.
CEO for a few years, and under his leadership, there's been a few notable instances, one being reducing the premium subscription split from 70-30 to 50-50, which he reversed after Backlash. He also attempted to ban the size of sponsored logos on stream to 3% of the size of the screen, was also reversed after Backlash. So he's essentially...
That's such a dumb rule.
Achieved nothing. Oh, well, there is one thing. He actually laid off 900 employees. That one he did not take back. But here's where the trouble begins. He likes Hasan. He really likes Hasan. Let me read you an excerpt from a recent interview Dan did. Not a gamer himself. Or talk shows on Twitch. He particularly enjoys leftist political commentator Hasan Piker. I like the frankness and the bluntness. He's comfortable saying whatever he believes. Don't you think that might be part of the problem there, Danny Boy?
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. If I was a CEO of anything, right, and like let's just say Hasan Piker is like the top streamer on my website, even if I did like him, I would not get too chummy or close publicly with him. You know, because he is like, you know, if you've seen what he says, like, yes, he is controversy waiting to happen.
It's like a ticking time bomb. It's
exactly. Yeah, for like, yeah.
I
like,
probably shouldn't bring up Muslims and time bombs, but
yeah.
It doesn't matter if fucking rapes happen on October 7th.
By speaking what he believes, he should be on Rumble with the
Every kid, the cucks Nico part.
Nico.
But no, not under Dan Clancy's watch. Dan has elevated him to the status of Twitch Golden Boy. And if you still have doubts, let this settle the matter. Just for clarity, Dan Clancy is the one filming and singing in this video.
Happy birthday to you.
What the fuck?
Happy birthday.
This is so fucking soy. Just like...
okay, unironically, like, what do you think would happen if Rumble somehow managed to sign on Hasan? Like, that'd be funny, because like Rumble's at the point right now, they have no incentive to sign on right-wing creators, because like they're already aware, right? They already know what Rumble is. They, you know, largely already use it. It's getting about like the like normies and leftists on there. So like, I don't know, that'd be funny to see. But like, this is literally getting into like people other than Hasan, which as I like dunking on Frogan. Let's see what the clip champion on Frogan is.
Like, am I supposed to be like I'm not walking back on it. I still fucking agree with it. Aw, base.
The smug defiance Frogan is showing is only because she knows that Twitch will do nothing to moderate her, despite veterans being classified as a protected group in Twitch's own community guidelines.
Oh yeah, she was talking about like not feeling bad for soldiers that commit suicide.
Yeah, it's like
just
6250 9/11 baking stream with Raph and Capri. If we get to this goal by 9/11, Capri, Raph, and I will make the Twin Towers out of a stacked cake, and we'll make an airplane, and we'll...
Okay, so I don't want her banned from Twitch, actually. I want her deported, frankly.
Based.
I want her deported. Yeah, so this is literally the thing where he goes like he basically goes from like just Hasan, then he gets in this whole bigger picture at the very end.
One of the other most prominent Jews on YouTube, in the category next to me, when he's not even featured in the game. Who's next down there? Anne Frank? Einstein? Seth Rogen? Schindler? Well, he wasn't Jewish, but they would put him down there, let's be real. It also doesn't help their case that both my wife and Ben Shapiro's wife were born in Israel, which would make them Sabras. So love Sabra, literally in this case, means Jew lover. That sounds pretty racist. And what about the title? How Arab are these Twitch streamers? Hold on a minute. I thought this was about hummus. You know, I'm tired of these people gaslighting me. Haven't the Jews been gassed enough? So you're telling me you understand what a microaggression is, but you can't understand why a Jewish man might be uncomfortable with this. I feel like this is indefensible, blatant, obvious anti-Semitism, and this was greenlit by Twitch to appear.
Dude, Chevron, Samsung, Capcom logos in the back while doing an Arab tier list. That's insane.
I like Street Fighter, but
yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Do you think Capcom thought, oh yeah, it's a gaming convention, they're gonna do an Arab tier list?
no, absolutely not.
Yeah, like, dude, there's like no professionalism when it comes to Twitch, right? Like, if I was doing this, I would not be doing this at TwitchCon. First off, right? The fact that this is happening at TwitchCon, it's like, bro, just stick to the game. I don't like, what panel even is this supposed to be? Also, you're literally in front of like a bunch of company logos. How do you think that's gonna go?
It does not look good.
Yeah, like frankly, like if I was
frankly,
if I was the CEO of Twitch and they were trying to pull this with my sponsors to my convention in the background,
they're
right?
all banned.
They're getting punished. The belt is coming out.
But you're not the CEO of Twitch, man.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
Chevron, Capcom, and Samsung. This racial tier list was brought to you by our sponsors, Chevron, Capcom, and Samsung.
Oh! I just realized, is H3H3 going to do the attack going for the sponsors thing again, like he did with Keemstar?
Of Twitch management elevating a racist nobody like Frogan at the detriment of their own company's well-being. Why? After the predictable controversy this caused, Dan Clancy, the CEO, went live for the first time after 2 weeks and did an FAQ.
It's exciting to be here. Mary, thanks for having me. It's always a joy to do this with you. And we have a lot to talk about. And, looking forward to questions.
Let's take a look at some of the questions they got. This person asked, do you plan on addressing the anti-Semitism problem? Dan's response, permanent ban. Why do you not ban streamers that show terrorist propaganda on your website? Good question. Permanent ban. Do you care to comment about the ADL and anti-Semitism on Twitch? Ban. Why the fuck is the CEO banning people for asking reasonable questions about a relevant controversy they've been in? What the fuck is this? These are not even written like in a mean way. You are banned, just like the entire country of Israel. It had just been discovered around the same time as this Arab tier list that Twitch had secretly, without announcing it anywhere, banned the entire country of Israel from creating new accounts. This was enacted right after October 7th, and it continued on for a year. And if you're wondering how you didn't hear about it before, it's not because the Israelis weren't talking. Here's the top Israeli streamer's video about it, which is entitled, Twitch does not want Jews
Israeli?
on their platform.
He explains
that they slowly started to realize no accounts could be
The
made.
real Jews are black.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I couldn't.
When he created a support ticket with Twitch, it was straight up deleted with zero explanation.
Yeah, but this is messed up how like he was being treated, how he just like arbitrarily could not, like, he had an audience on this platform, he just couldn't.
Yeah.
He just couldn't do anything on that platform. Right? Wait, where does he get? He's getting into the Fresh and Fit? What?
New account signups from Israel has completely flatlined. You're telling me that you guys didn't notice that? That's impossible. Then, at the same time, it was announced that Sneeko, Fresh and Fit, and the little Houthi twink terrorists were all unbanned and they could stream again on Twitch. This is like the holy trinity of anti-Semitism.
So guys, yeah, we're back on Twitch. Welcome. I know we had gotten banned or whatever, or we got suspended, but I went ahead and appealed it, and we're back in the house, man.
Does this guy have waves?
Oh yeah, they got banned on Twitch. Hey, be mad, guys, because we are back in the house. They can't stop us.
They did stop that.
I mean, thing is, Fresh and Fit, it was a pretty big money maker from horny teenagers. So like that's like the perfect audience for Twitch.
An hour later, all three of the accounts were eventually rebanned. But the decision to unban those three creators...
Oh, okay, like I somewhat understand unbanning Sneeko and Myron, the Fresh and Fit guy. But like this literal Houthi terrorist with like in the
those are
screenshot
to at least make them money because they're big name. But
yeah, like they are famous. Somewhat, yeah.
Well, the thing is, it's like you can have a Twitch account and just like watch streamers. I don't know if he has streamed, probably not, but it's like putting his account back in there. It's like, it's like, what does that mean? What is he saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a bigger trend of this whole. It's like, oh, what you doing? But let's okay, I'm gonna skip to the end because this is I feel like this is gonna be tying in circles.
In a stunning fashion that left the Japanese public horrified. He was killed with a makeshift weapon that the shooter had built himself.
Rest in peace, my man Shinzo Abe.
That he didn't like. He posted the schematic.
Rest in peace.
Be presumed as an invitation to someone in his fan base to build this weapon and then assassinate this sitting congressperson, who wrote a tweet he did not like. I genuinely do not know how he didn't land himself in prison for making terroristic threats. Zero punishment.
Bro, Elon Musk is gonna throw him in prison, and it's gonna be great. Because like literally, he was like quote tweeting. He was quote tweeting like some senator guy or like some guy in the government. And if you've been following Elon Musk's Twitter lately, it does seem like there will be the people will actually be how should I say this? People will actually receive punishment for threatening government officials, and it won't be like one-sided.
Good.
You know?
I mean, like, seeing all the posts of like people on Reddit making like assassinate Trump memes and shit like that, it's like, why aren't they in prison? You know?
Yeah, you know, like, do you remember the Kathy Griffin where she like held up a severed head?
Yeah. That was so retarded. Like, why would she do that?
Yep.
Assassinate this sitting congressperson, who wrote a tweet he did not like. I genuinely do not know how he didn't land himself in prison for making terroristic threats. Zero punishment.
Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist bloods.
And this isn't just a Hasan problem. It underscores a disturbing trend among leftists on Twitch. The problem is, if you can believe it, these people are frequently making death threats and facing zero consequence. I know it sounds far-fetched, but I assure you it's very real.
Listen, I'll up the number, okay? 30K to anyone who will make this dipshit disappear.
Bro, that Destiny guy needs to get not gonna fucking lie.
It'll just be so easy.
I mean, he's talking about Destiny, so. I disavow violence.
Yeah, disavow.
Right? We would have socialism at this point if someone just went out of their way and it would be so easy.
Thing that happens, I mean, like a holy.
Wait, so okay, wait, was that Ethan censoring himself and then like in the text? So I guess YouTube will find it. I feel like that's probably true. Having text in the video won't get detected by YouTube as easy as like spoken word.
Yeah, audio is easier to detect than just like text on a screen for like algorithms and shit. So
yeah, I mean that is pretty like plain font though. It's not like some weird font to make it like weird, you know.
Like Comic Sans, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. To make it weird to detect.
It would be so easy.
Thing that happens, I mean, like holy shit, guys. If you live in Florida, I have an opportunity for you. If you want to earn $100,000, let me know.
Actually, Mike from PA, the dude that's stuck in the before image of a transformation story, did receive a 3-day ban.
This man put a bounty on a fellow streamer's head. This man should not be getting a 3-day suspension. He should be getting a knock on his door from the FBI.
I made this video for 2 reasons.
Bro, dude, 3 days, 3-day ban for a bounty.
Yeah.
First, to stop Hasan infiltrating mainstream media. Hasan has been welcomed by many mainstream outlets. They view him as a friendly social democrat, as someone who's just trying to spread progressive politics online to an important demographic. But we know that's not true. He is not their friend or their ally. If you ever see Hasan rubbing shoulders with anyone from mainstream media, let them know politely, with all the civility in the world, what kind of person he is when he thinks mainstream media isn't watching. Help them understand that his name should be associated with people like Nick Fuentes and Alex Jones, other fringe, radical, political commentators. Number 2.
I feel like it's a little disingenuous to put Alex Jones and Nick Fuentes on the same level. Like, Nick Fuentes is way more dishonest and worse, frankly.
Twitch must be held accountable. Twitch has proven that it will not change by choice, and so it is our moral imperative.
Oh, he's doing the sponsor thing.
Means that we can. Samsung, Chevron, and Cap.
There it is.
Given them a lasting association with a racial tier list with Arabs at the top and Jews at the bottom. These brands have every right to know, and they should. We all recall YouTube's adpocalypse. It happened when ads were running over ISIS recruitment videos, and it caused a brand exodus. The same thing is happening now on Twitch, but instead of ISIS, it's the Houthis, Hamas, and Hezbollah. Dan Clancy's refusal to moderate extremists is the only reason for any of this. He is the sole person to blame. He had so many opportunities.
Wait, did he literally put in like a government agency in there?
For any of this, he is the
Department of Air Force. Yeah. Definitely. Call up the Department of Air Force. They'll respond. It's not like they have infinite money. I don't know. Like, I mean, Twitch is already having an issue with the ad problems, right? And like, thing is, it's not inherently that Twitch isn't moderating the radicals. It is that they're not moderating violence, calls for violence, and they're selectively choosing who they'll let slide.
Like they're not going hard enough. When you make a bounty on a person's head and you only get a 3-day ban, it literally means nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, that's 3 days where I'll just do anything else. I'll just be back to Twitch on Monday. Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, but there's plenty of like right wingers or like even Asmongold was like had a suspension, had a ban, but there's plenty of people who are permanently banned, right? And like what Asmongold said, it was like you're allowed to say it's bad. It definitely was, but like it's really hard to like feign outrage over Asmongold when Hasan Piker is just reigning free, saying infinitely worse things.
He needs like a Tard Wrangler to like put him on a leash, It's like Anissa. She needs iDubbbz to keep him on a leash. We need someone like that for Hasan.
Well, like thing is, he's been doing just fine without any leash because he's the Twitch golden boy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
To blame. He had so many opportunities to stop this. Ultimately, after dedicating months of my life to creating this video, I am left with one overwhelming conclusion.
Fuck months. Like, okay, that's good. Okay, this video was like 40 minutes too long.
Yeah.